Bring in Jefferies equity analyst Andrew Uerkwitz to discuss. Andrew, thanks so much for being here. Whatever happens at the box office is not necessarily material for Mattel as far as the ticket sales dollars, but it's about this Barbie halo. I think it's probably a little bit about trying to reinvigorate older women, remembering the days when they used to play with Barbies, so perhaps they'll buy them for their children. Am I right in that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to think about it. And by the way, thanks for having me. You're right. The actual revenue from the movie will be largely very little. They get us a very small licensing fee after the movie makes a profit. So really, the opportunity here for Mattel is threefold. That branding, building that strong brand, reinvigorating it with the audience, reminding the audience of the greatness of Barbie. And you see that through all the licensing products. We've found somewhere around 100 products that are being licensed from Barbie this year. Toy sales is another one. And then the other last one is, if this movie is very successful, Mattel is sitting on a large catalog of IP that they could all bring back to the movie and kind of replay what they're doing here.
So I want to kind of break that down. You talked about, I did a story on this myself, and Mattel does have over 100 brand partnerships for products, and they get a licensing fee from that. Most likely, I understand, a flat fee, and then some percentage of sales. Of course, it depends on how all those deals are structured. But is there any way to value that opportunity for Mattel?
A very loose rule has been in the licensing world. When you license IP for a movie, the licensed products typically do anywhere between 1 and 2x the box office. If the movie does $600 million, that means the licensed products would do somewhere between 600 and 1.2 billion, right? Simple math. And then they would get somewhere between 5 and 15%, depending on the product, depending on the structure, you know. And so as you start to do your math, you're like, maybe it could be a $50 million opportunity, maybe a $200 million opportunity. It doesn't sound like a big dollar value, but licensing revenue is very high margin and goes straight to the bottom line.
And then, of course, all of this, to your point, kind of lays a blueprint, potentially, for Mattel to look at the rest of its intellectual property and see what they can do with it. How do you value that? And what would be the difference? Because when I'm looking at something like Barbie, yes, anyone can play with Barbie of any age and any gender. However, it does tend to skew towards younger females. And I don't know that the other intellectual property really hits that same demographic, does it?
I would tend to agree. I think it goes by IP basis, right? The next movie is probably going to be Hot Wheels related. You know, very different demographic, very build brand, maybe not as big of a license opportunity. But again, it puts, Hot Wheels at the forefront. After that, you might get Rock'em Sock'em Robots, currently not in the toy aisle, right? So if that movie would be successful, you tap into nostalgia. All of a sudden, it shows up in the toy aisle. So it actually might be more meaningful to Mattel on a movie like that than, say, a Barbie. And then, you look at some of their deep IP, stuff that has not been around in a long time. He-Man. They have an entire space astronaut line. That's even before my time. So there is opportunity here. It's not one size fits all. But if you can start to show success here from an investor perspective, because that licensing revenue is so important to the bottom line, you could maybe start to see a re-rating here in the stock.
Andrew, it's Karen. Just to further that point a little bit, when you think about re-rating it, it's sort of been, I don't know, mid-high teenish multiple. They've had a nice turnaround in the last couple of years. How do you think about what value there could be? Where could the stock trade?
Yeah, so if you think about the toy industry, right, multiples tend to be, to your point, 13 to 16, 17 times. Mattel peaked at 18 times late last year. And that's because the toy industry grows at GDP plus 1 or 2%, and that's it. It's a very competitive market. And so if all of a sudden you say, gee, there is new revenue opportunity that is effectively free money, right? That licensing revenue goes to the bottom line. And they have a big catalog of IP, right? Mattel's known for Barbie, Hot Wheels, and that's about it. You start to think, gee, maybe that IP portfolio can grow out, and maybe this multiple should be high teens, low 20s. The earnings growth can now be GDP plus something else, maybe mid to high single digits. It becomes a more interesting story at that point. I would caution, we are neutral. Though we see the opportunity here, the next movie is far enough out the issues in the toy aisle will probably still weigh on the stock before we get there.